Hey, do you ever feel like you're in the wrong niche? Or you're not very confident about what you're doing in your niche? Or maybe you haven't quite found the perfect niche yet. You've been looking, going around in circles, trying to figure out what's the best way to find the right types of people to connect with you to grow your business. Well, I want to show you something pretty cool. I'm going to introduce you to a system that our clients are using right now to uncover highly successful, highly profitable, low competition niches that they enjoy working in, that they're able to unlock and make up to $100,000 a month. This is an awesome process and I want to take you on this journey. Now, if you'll stick with me, I'm going to show you how this works. Let's get stuck in. All right, so this is the system. This is the exact same process our clients are using to uncover viable, really high profitable niches with low competition to help them grow and build their reputation, their businesses in a much more efficient and lower cost way, and to do it with a zero overwhelm. This is an incredible, simple process that takes you from A to B and can help you get into a market and feel confident about building a highly profitable business very quickly. I'm going to dive into this as we go through this video. Now, coaches and consultants right now are in such high demand. Right now is the perfect time. It's literally the perfect storm if you're wanting to grow or build a coaching or consulting business. The reason for it is that there is so much noise. There is so much conflicting information, so much craziness out there, so much different information and ideas that are being spouted around. People are feeling lost, confused. What this means is that you have the ability to tap into that and create solutions and help solve problems and tap into this $5 billion market. And this market is in such high demand that is expected to grow at almost 11% year on year over the next few years. That's incredible growth. There is more demand right now in this space than ever before. If you're a coach and a consultant and you're looking to find lucrative niches or areas to specialize in, or want to find a way to enter into a more competitive market, stick with me. I'm going to show you how this all works. My name is Matthew White, and over the last few years, I've been helping clients get to a point where they can be confident in making money in their coaching and consulting businesses. Like Mary Ellis, right? She's been able to get set up and she's just getting started, but she's making close to $25,000 a month in revenue. This was an easier way for her to get into the market, and it's proven to be very successful for her. And Jeremy Franco, who came to us and was really worried about how he was going to ever get into the market, how he was going to get himself established into his own niche. Well, he went on to creating over $12,000 a month within his first 2 months. Next, I have Arnold Bakumba, who was really skeptical about what we show and what we do. Really didn't think that this was going to work for him, but once he dived in and took on onboarded the training and understood the fundamentals and the basics of creating a successful business for the long term that you can scale, he was all in, and now he's doing really, really well with his coaching business. He's doing mindset coaching, and he was able to break into a very profitable niche. Excellent. Now, most people are stuck because they really don't have niche clarity. They feel like they're stuck against the wall, worrying about how they're going to break free or break through that ceiling. And a lot of people tend to just give up because they just can't see a way forward. Now, it doesn't have to be the case, but this is what's happening to most people. They can see that there's potential, but then they tend to give up right at the moment when they can break through. So they're dreaming big, they're aiming for these huge results, but they just don't have clarity, and they're going around and round and round and round in circles, not getting to that next stage. Now, if you can relate to that, I understand. There's a lot of people out there that are frustrated. This is why we help our clients to take it to the next level. Now, the 10%ers, the people that are breaking through, obviously discovered that profitable niche. Because if you find a way to break into a market and you have this ability to dominate a space where there's low competition and you can provide value in that space, while making money, making that first $10,000 a month becomes very easy. It's a much simpler process. Understanding a profitable niche, understanding your market, understanding who you are and what you can deliver in the space is really quintessential, the most important thing that you can do if you want to grow and scale a coaching or training or expert business. So what happens is once you have been able to break that $10,000 a month mark, going up to $100,000, well, it's not that complex. It's really just then a matter of tweaking the systems and changing a few things and adding a few things into the whole mix and then start ramping things up. It's not having to reinvent the wheel. You're going in the same trajectory. All you're doing is adding more fuel into it and putting maybe stronger engines in and so forth to make that engine move forward and get to that $100,000 a month. This is how we help our clients grow. You have to find the niche, you break into that market, you start making some money, and then you start just tweaking and adding to that system so that you can grow to the next level. But so many people get stuck, right? What is a good niche? What does a good niche look like? How do I find the people that are in this niche? How do I go about creating a niche for myself? What does this all look like? It can be very debilitating and confusing for a lot of people. Now, this is the thing that so many people get stuck with, is that they don't have a formula. They get stuck, they're overwhelmed, they're full of doubt and procrastination, they haven't quite figured things out, there's no real clarity, and it just leaves people stuck. I mean, people just literally stopped in their tracks because they can't figure out the way to get to the next stage, to break into a profitable niche, to get that fear of competition out of their way so that they can actually grow the business quicker. And so, just so you understand, all these frustrations and problems of doubt, overwhelm, confusion, these are really just symptoms of a bigger problem. Because the real big issue is this: it's clarity. There's a missing gap. There's so much misinformation out there. It's so confusing. So having clarity provides you something very special. It gives you the confidence in what you're doing. So if you know where you're going, you're going to feel better about getting there. And that's a really awesome place to be. And so what we provide to our clients is a simple, clear pathway to get to that confidence and to find and open up a niche where they can feel comfortable in, where they can enjoy working in, and that they can know that they're able to dominate in that space. It's a very effective and unique system that we provide, and this is what provides clarity to help you move forward, to help you uncover hot niches or a hot niche for yourself to be able to work in, so you can feel comfortable in the space that you're working in, and finding out how you can get into that market more affordably. What we're looking for is these niches that have got high demand, low competition, and easy to reach in the coaching and consulting space. And guess what? There are many, many, many of these. There is an unlimited supply of problems to be solved in the world today, and that puts us in a really unique and awesome position right now. So the big obvious equation is a hot niche equals big profits. So the starting point for any business owner or anyone getting into coaching or consulting is really to clarify and get really confident on the direction they're moving so that they can be able to create the business and the life that they want down the track. This is the exact same system our clients have been using. We call this the niche launch formula, to be able to get into market, to grow a profitable business towards that $100,000 a month mark. This is the fastest way to do it by far. And this provides the most clarity in getting into a niche and understanding the value of a niche by far. There is nothing else on the market like this. And this is a small fraction of our coach launch formula that we have. And this opens up a whole world of being able to launch and grow and scale a profitable coaching and consulting business the right way. I'll go into that in a little bit more depth in a minute, but just know that the niche, step one, you need to uncover your market, understand your niche. A business will never function or perform well if you're not clear about who your niche is, who the people are you going to serve, and where to find them affordably. This is super important. So as we go through the niche formula, this is how it works. Firstly, there's 4 phases to the system. The first phase is creating your value, understanding your value, knowing your value. So many people get this wrong because they don't really understand what it is they can create or give value to, or how to extract that value. Oftentimes, suffering from imposter syndrome, suffering from not being able to feel good about what they're trying to do. Yet there is so much value in yourself as an individual, and what you need to do is unleash that and tap into it to find where that market value is. Then we go and create the perfect client. You need to understand your market demand, your demographic, the personas that you're going to be connecting with. It's very important to create this persona profile to help you get to that next stage. This is the starting point. This is the fundamental building block to having this highly successful, profitable, $100,000 a month business. This is the only way to do it. You need to start here. What this first phase is like, it's like you having the right tools to start shoveling to find your goal. Now you can really start digging and getting the value that you're looking for out of your niche market. So this is the first starting point. Phase 2 then is about defining, right? Defining the niche. We're starting to hone into it and start understanding and unpacking it from different levels, finding out where the profit is and what to stay away from. Sometimes people go down these rabbit holes where there's no money to be made. We've all experienced that. A lot of people are afraid of doing a business that's not going to make them money, or they're going to fail in it. So it's very important to be clear about defining these and then looking at what's going to be profitable and then what's not going to be profitable. Now, phase 2 is like this, right? We're taking all the stuff we've dug out, we're going to take it to a processing plant or take it to a place where we're going to start working through and processing all the information and getting clear about what's going to work and what's not going to work. Phase 3 is really about now uncovering the hottest value in your marketplace, and what we're really doing here is looking for entry points where there's low competition and where you can either establish yourself in that entry point niche or use that entry point niche to grow into a bigger niche. This is so important. So many people don't get this stuff right, and then they wonder why there's failure after failure, but they haven't looked at the fundamentals. This is the starting blocks. What this is like refining that crushed dirt. We've taken it to the refinery, working it to get the perfect gold out of those stones. Now we're going to get to the last phase, which is phase 4, where we're going to get confidence. This is the decision-making process. This is what a lot of people struggle with, trying to work out whether they should take the next step or what should they do next, or is this going to still be profitable? But making the right decisions based on data and seeing in front of you how the mechanics work and how more confident you can be about what you're doing or trying. This is a big tipping point. It's a big change for a lot of people when they know they can make confident decisions about a specific niche. And then finally, we're going to be working towards how we can take action. What can we do next? What we can take with all this information we're doing, how we can enter into the market and start making that profit, making money. We're really excited about this journey and really, really love to help people uncover their little nuggets of gold, finding these little pockets where they can enter into a market or be part of the market or join a market or be in control of a specific market without too much competition around, which is awesome. Giving people that leverage to grow their businesses a lot faster. When you understand this model, it changes everything. This really gives you a competitive edge, building a business. When I learned all about this stuff, going into my first few businesses, it was originally really tough for me to work all this stuff out. Once I broke into a profitable niche that I could dominate and I could see what that looked like and how that really changed everything for me, it was a game changer. This is the most powerful point. And if you don't get this right, you're not going to launch. But if you do, you're going to be able to scale a business so much quicker because you have the fundamentals, you have clarity, and you also have confidence in that market, in what you're doing, which is super important. And we've all been there, the empty calendar, right? No bookings or struggling to get bookings, maybe 1 or 2 bookings. And it's tough. You've got bills to pay, you want to move forward, you want to grow a business. So we want to take you from this feeling of frustration to really having that confidence, knowing that you're going to have the full calendar and you're going to start making money. Now we're in a very specific niche. It's a small niche. We've been building a business for many years. So we got a separate business to this business, and But that business is operating by itself. It's running really well, and it's generating right now probably about $3 million a year in revenue. So this is our Calendly, a snapshot of our Calendly booking. This is very high ticket that we're selling, and we are able to dominate this market because we have been able to use the formula that I'm showing you today, part of the formula that I'm showing you today, to be able to get into a business, grow the business, and really scale it up. Like, this model works for everybody. So we're currently running at about 30 bookings per week. These 30 bookings turn into about 3 million in revenue over the year, which has been really awesome, following the principles that we're going to outline in this program, in this system. It changes everything when you have the fundamentals working for you. It changes everything when you can be confident and know that your calendar is always going to be full, between 20 and 30 bookings every week, and it's just constantly running by itself. When you get this working really well, it is a really good feeling. But you have to create the fundamentals. You have to start from the beginning. And in order to get success, right, there are 3 must-have ingredients to have success in anything, whether it's wealth, health, or business. And that is, you need obviously commitment. Commitment is super important. If you're not committed, dedicated, and you're persistent on making your dreams a reality, then forget about it. You're not going to make it happen. But commitment alone doesn't get you anywhere. What really works to accelerate growth and get to a place faster is a system and support. If you have these combined, then your journey is so much quicker. Standing on the backs of giants, getting to that place so much quicker. It makes such a big difference when you have clarity, when you have systems and support to help you to get to that place. So this is the thing. I see it time and time again when I speak to clients in the coaching and consulting space, wanting to grow their business, wanting to get into it, feeling comfortable about a niche or confident about a niche, and they're stuck. So I love to take people from feeling like this, feeling like there's just this overwhelm, right? Am I doing the right thing? My family's relying on me. I need to be able to crack this code. What is it going to take? To helping people feel like this. And this is where the niche finding system really comes to play. To give people that ability to really get into a market and coach, consult, be an expert confidently without having to worry. It's a good feeling. And what we want to do through this process is provide simplicity, real clarity, but ultimately the confidence to be able to grow, the confidence to be able to take your life, your business, everything to the next level. Now, what we provide in this is it's a virtual session. You'll sit with me and we're going to go through and help you create that pathway to be able to break free into that next level of your coaching and consulting business. Right now, there's a huge demand for you. There is a huge demand for you. And I want to hold you accountable. You're going to feel so much better about where you're going, and you're going to want to be able to join us on the journey going forward. I would hope for that. We've seen so many people struggling out there, and it's tough. And I feel for so many people. And so I wanted to create a way to be able to get people better, quicker, faster results. Now, I'm only one person, but I've opened this up in a way to show people that you can start and build a profitable business very quickly, and you can scale it up much faster by following simple systems. It's not about tricks and hacks and AI and all these things that don't add value until you're ready for them. You need to build the fundamentals. You need to build the founding principles of a functioning, good quality business before you can take it to that next level, before you can automate, before you can hire staff, before you can do all the fancy tricks and bobs out there. Build a solid business first. This is what it's all about, and we provide the accountability for it. Right? Commitment alone is only going to get you bashing your head against the wall. What you need is a way, a system, and that support to get you to that next level. And this is what we want to provide. Ultimately, we want to give you that niche confidence. You have this, you're going to be able to change everything in your world, everything in your life is going to be that much better, that much different. Don't miss out on this.